Well, I had to do a follow-up on my last video, and it had to do with Pearl and why she doesn't do panels anymore. And again, here's the picture of Pearl kind of looking like, wow, I'm glad I don't do panels. But then they finally let her talk and on why she believes what she believes. So now the name of this is Pearl too confrontational? Confrontational. Tending to deal with situations in an aggressive way, hostile or argumentative. He distanced himself from the confrontational approach adopted by his predecessor. Well, let's just say that I haven't heard anyone like Pearl before. So I've been known to be called, you're too confrontational. So sometimes even when you speak and you're not sounding it, it's your words that actually make them seem like they're confrontational. So one of the things about Pearl, as I've seen, as not most women, but she's someone who she doesn't have emotions. Of course, she's a woman. She's definitely a woman. But the way she speaks is without emotion, and it's more about facts. Now, my wife's 20-year military. She had been trained to keep her emotions down. And I've asked her that, and I'm going, is that because of your military? And she said, yes, that is because of my military training. 20 years in the military will do that to you. So let's just get into this clip. I don't like to go more than 10 minutes, but let's just take a look at it. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little commenting here. We're going to just pick it up. Somebody's going to ask her a question.
Oh, okay.
Can I ask a question to Pearl?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you said that men are better in every single way. Don't you think it's low key like comparing oranges to apples? Like they're completely different men and women?
Well,
Or
they're both
Men
true.
are from Mars and women are from Jupiter.
So okay, no,
But men go to Jupiter
I thought it was Venus, but hey, who's counting planets?
to get
Thank
more
God he made us
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
My opinion is that women are weaker vessels. We just cannot do things the same way that men can. And the reason I came to this opinion was I was trying to find one thing that women do better that's backed up by fact. So, like for example,
Makeup.
maybe, but gay guys dominate the industry. When there's money at the end of it, James Charles is the top like YouTuber for makeup.
Well, that's
And so
just because
that's
they're
the-
men and male privilege. So you know.
No, it's because men work harder and they're smarter. Like that's what I think it is.
Right.
And the one that I always heard the most was nurturing. Women are more nurturing, but it's not true. Women are the most likely one to kill infants. They're the most likely ones to kill the elderly, and they're the most likely ones to abuse children. So I just couldn't. This was like a year. I was like anything. Can anyone think of anything and like that I can
believe
back up
on the
by
women
data?
abusing children part, but I don't know about the other things that you were saying.
The elderly.
Did you give up on being a woman?
And no, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that in the same way that adults are more competent than children. Oh shit! Sorry guys.
Oh God.
Sorry. But in the same way that adults are more competent than children, like men are just more competent than women.
Maybe is it because they've gotten more allowances to be more confident and
No,
more?
I think
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
I think
you
it's
give
more
up being
different.
I don't know.
We have jobs that are. I'm sorry, this was me. But we have jobs that are given to us for being a woman. We have scholarships that are given to us by being a woman. Like I think women have far more opportunity than men.
This is the one thing.
And even if we get married, like you can put a guy in alimony, you can put a guy in child support. Like I can't think of a single disadvantage you have being a woman. And even in history, like we weren't required to go to war.
I mean, women get the door open for them. You don't know, men don't get the door open for them. Every now and then you'll see someone. But, I'm saying women have more opportunities now than ever. Hey, you can still say, well, that's a man's world. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much. But we're here to protect the women so that they can do their thing. And so the advantage of women, there's 60% more women graduate from college now. The women are ruling the job market now. Now, all the dirty jobs, the men, the ones who cleans the sewers, the mechanics, the plumbers. I mean, the ones who work on the bridges, the one who works construction. Very rarely do you see a woman. But again, men, we're supposed to work hard. We know that. I always tell my wife, I'm going to do the dirty work, baby. You don't have to worry about that. I'll climb up there and get it. I'll pick the crap up. It's okay. That's our role. Let's keep going.
Or like men at a young age oftentimes had to go to war. Women didn't. The first female property owner was in the 1600s.
It depends for what country.
Well, I'm not talking about the country. I'm talking about the U.S., UK, maybe. But the first female property owner was in the 1600s. Like, there's all this idea that women were oppressed throughout history. It's just not true.
But what about these weak-ass men that rely on women for money?
That's a small subset. That's not
I think
the
that's a
majority.
small percentage.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
I will say I do notice a trend of OnlyFans workers dating broke men because they kind of have to make up. No offense, but for like
No, I
for
understand
OnlyFans.
that because I have done that before.
Yeah. And high earning women do it. Another trend I see in London is a lot of lawyers earn pretty highly, and they tend to date like personal trainers. They'll date like the hot guy. Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not the majority. It's a minority.
It's a very minority.
Yeah, because most women don't earn much, and most women have a ton of debt. They're not great with money. I seriously, I didn't start this way, but I just was trying to think of anything women did better. I started looking at our jobs. We have way more jobs that are useless. Men have jobs that are useful in general.
Have you looked into the wine industry?
Besides blowjobs.
No, I don't. I don't know.
I'd love to tell you about. Have you heard of Veuve Clicquot?
I don't know what that is.
So Veuve Clicquot is a champagne. It's the biggest champagne house in the world. I'm sure you've all had a glass of Veuve Clicquot.
No.
What that means?
No, we haven't.
Oh no, go to Total Wine. What Veuve Clicquot means is widow Clicquot.
Mm-hmm.
So she was the widow of the maison of the champagne house. He died and she took over, and that was the only way she was able to get property because he died.
Mm-hmm.
She invented what makes champagne clear. She invented riddling tables, which sorts out all the soot from the champagne. She invented rosé wine.
Are you promoting your wine right now?
Yes, she is.
No, I just love
but
wine.
here's the thing. When we look at this,
when women are given the opportunity to innovate and the platform to innovate, we innovate.
When women are because that is still an invention that we could live without. The invention.
You're telling me you want to live without champagne?
Yes.
I don't really drink. I don't drink much, so it wouldn't really. It doesn't make a difference.
Most of the people do.
But I
Now, if she'd invented some tequila, we might be talking.
understand, but what I'm
Most people
saying
don't.
is
That's not an
society could still operate fine without it. Where the inventions that men make and the jobs that men do, we could not live without.
Pearl, this is the one thing that I think holds back your argument. I think you touch the truth on so many subjects, but like harboring on this is like it angers women, and then men are like, yeah, we are more competent. And I think if you explain it differently, like, yeah, men are more competent in every single field. We make more money. We're supposed to. We're the provider. But like addressing it by saying like men are better than women, I think holds it back because we compliment each other. Like it's not like you're.
Yes, we do compliment each other.
Okay, you don't. But I'm saying.
See, he's not. Again, it's confrontational. Okay, you're too confrontational. Okay, Pearl, and you need to say it softer. But if she said it softer, who would be listening?
Like men are always going to be better at most things. You're measuring women's success and ability based on men's standards. Like we're gonna dominate in sports. We're gonna dominate in business.
No,
we're
I
gonna
didn't.
dominate.
That's not true. I said nurturing. I said men.
No, she didn't.
men are still
We're
better
better
at
at
raising
nurturing?
men. Men are
No.
better at raising children
That's not true.
statistically.
No,
Yes,
I
it is.
can't.
Yes, it is.
That's
You're
come
wrong. I'm
on,
telling
see
you, you're
that?
wrong.
Come on.
Nurturing?
Could you
Listen,
listen?
Let me finish. You're wrong. If we include first the most dangerous place a kid can be is where? In the mother's womb. 1 out of women have an abortion. But if you don't believe in that, fine. In the first year,
That's not what nurturing
in
is.
in the first year, women are the most likely ones to kill children. It's almost unheard of for a man to kill a child. So this idea that women are nurture, it's just not true. Women are the most likely ones to abuse children. They're the most likely ones to abuse the elderly, kill children. These are just facts.
Let's look at that on the flip side of how many
That's what I'm talking about.
responsibilities.
Wait, I'm not done. If we look at single mother homes versus single father homes fare basically the same as 2-parent homes. We're single mother homes. So this is just facts. And I don't really care how it makes people feel if I'm right. It's true.
Well, it may be facts, but I think let's maybe look at the circumstances, because what you are saying is correct. Women suffer from postpartum depression because, let's think about it, men are said to excel outside of the home. Women, especially nowadays, a lot of women have a career and we are expected to excel in the home.
No, but it's even
pressure?
after postpartum depression. Women are the most likely ones to abuse children.
Because
that is
men
like-
are
that
the
is
most
just a
likely
fact.
ones to not be involved.
No, that's not true, because if that were true, the abuse stats, the women have spent less time with children over time. So if it had to do with the
Where
amount
is
of
the
time,
study?
listen,
Yeah, I would
they've
like
done
to know. You would want to become
Wait,
like a man in
listen,
this
guys,
era?
shut up. My God, you asked me a question. Shut up. It's like freaking A. They looked at the numbers over time. This is over the last 50 years. Women have spent less time with children. There's more kids in daycares now. And yet the less time that women have spent with children, the abuse stats have gone up, not down. Why?
That's
Because
exactly
it's
what I just
women-
said. You just proved my argument.
No, because
So let me leave it there. Running out of time here. I don't want to keep this running too long. But as you can see, the confrontational, the ladies, they said it was true. They said it was true. Yeah. This is true. Okay. All the facts that she was spitting out. And then, of course, the other guy, he's, well, whether or not he's sucking up to the women or not, maybe he wants to go out with one of them that night. I don't know. As you notice, my boy Fresh was just listening to her spit the facts out. He let her have all the time, and he never said a word. So somehow there was a reason why he brought her from England to be on that show. And they actually didn't get along for a while. There was a confusion thing, and he invited her back. And I think it was to spit out the facts. So I wanted to give you her side of it. And I think it bears witness that you'll know why. So, Pearl, keep it up. I appreciate you. And believe me, she talks to women like men talk to each other. Okay? She's just coming across confrontationally, but she's actually coming more across as masculine, but she's not. She's a woman. So, thank you so much. Listen, I've got some other videos here you want to watch. I'm talking about a lot of different things, including the one I just did. So I will see you all tomorrow, and you have a wonderful night. Until next time.